Today is a very rainy Wednesday, and we'll get through it. It's not a big deal, and it's not raining that bad. But today's show, we are going to be talking about, would you marry or be in a long-term relationship with the person you're not attracted to? Okay? And the word of the day is transpicious. Transpicious is a Latin word from mid-17th century, and it means transparent, and it also means easily understood, lucid. So that's our word for the day. So we're going to have to try to figure out how to incorporate that word into, 3 different sentences throughout the show. So I think we can do it. It's not that hard, I don't think, but we'll manage. We'll see what Suede have. And here he is.
What's up? Did you go through what you doing? What you doing?
Yeah, what's going on? We just got through the word of the day.
What's the word of the day?
Transpicuous.
Transpicuous?
Yeah, transpicuous. Are you transpicuous?
No, I'm solid. You can't see through me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm standing in front of you, it's a wrap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Transpicuous.
No.
I think I'm a pretty transpicuous person. I'd like to, be transparent in my in what I got going on in my life, and when I'm talking to people, I like to be myself. I don't like to hide things, so I think I'm very transpicuous.
So people know where you're coming from.
People know where I'm coming from. I like to be, what I'm saying, I am who I am.
What about the mystery though? It's like,
it depends. Now it depends on who you is though.
Oh wow.
And how when I decide to give you whatever information that you might be looking for. It depends.
Right, but other than that,
but for the most part, I'm pretty conspicuous. I do believe.
You believe you're conspicuous?
I do think that I am conspicuous.
I like to use conspicuous tape. That way I can write on it.
Oh yeah, that's
my one for right now.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm using.
That tape is easily to find. You can find it in the stores.
But it's got to be the write-on kind, so you can write on it. So they have it where it's like a gloss, and you can't write on it.
Yes, that's the one I normally see.
Yeah, you can.
But you got to get the matte one.
Yeah, the matte one will allow you to write on it. Yeah, it's transparent tape, so conspicuous tape.
Very conspicuous.
Conspicuous.
Are you conspicuous in relationships?
Oh yes.
You are.
Yes.
You think it's important?
Yes. Yeah, for the most part, I believe it is important to be conspicuous in the relationship. Because if you don't, then things end up popping up later on and becoming conversation like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. Or,
absolutely.
You know what I mean? And sometimes the information, so some people may think the information is not serious, but the other person may feel like the information is serious. So you kind of need to be transparent, conspicuous as much as you can.
Yes, I do agree.
Because a lot of people play that game and like they'll get with you and not tell you that at some point, some guys do that, like, don't, how many kids you got. They'll try to avoid the question or just talk about the main one that they're around all the time and not say that they have other children. And then when it comes up, it's like, oh. But then some people will be like, well, they don't tell you, so they try to get you so deep into the relationship to whereas when it comes out, you a little mad, but you like, oh, well, I'm in love now, so, whatever.
Yeah.
But then it starts to put uncertainty in the relationship now.
Yeah, I feel like when a person when a person is not conspicuous in a relationship, it does kind of put a strain on a relationship because now you're wondering, like, well, what else are you hiding?
Right.
Yeah, and if you're going to hide that like a child,
ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So can you come back from that? You know what I'm saying?
That's the question, though, because now that trust is gone, And then now what do? You know, I can't even trust you to go to the store because then you might be on something different. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't know how much money you got in your pocket before. I mean, because then a lot of times it's like stuff that wasn't there, you didn't notice in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that information comes out, now you're starting to notice a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. So you always go somewhere on Thursdays at 4 o'clock, or Tuesdays you always come home late. It's
yeah,
like,
you're
it's
wondering
like,
where you going, what you
like,
doing.
what's that pattern about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think when you realize a person is not conspicuous with you, it kind of your antennas go up, right? Mm-hmm. And so now you're on alert and you're paying attention more. Now you're hyper focused. When at first you weren't really paying attention to it, but now you're like, hold on, wait a minute,
right?
Because that was huge. Why would you even lie about that? Like, why would you even omit that?
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah,
because really it's omission, right?
It is omission.
And omission is still the same as lying.
Yes, it is. It is. Is it really?
Yeah.
Just because I don't tell you something, that don't mean I'm lying to you.
Not all the time. It depends
on
what
stuff
it
you don't need to know yet because I don't even know the outcome.
Right.
And I might not need to tell you that because it may put you in a different place. And if the outcome is not where I need to tell you, but now that's a thought in the. So I mean, how do you feel about that though? Because I mean, if what would be a good example? I don't know, something where you have to, let's say, you getting a blood test for a kid, and you don't, it just information just came to you, not nobody else, just to you and the other person, and now if the outcome is, then of course you have to tell. But if the outcome is negative and then that child is not yours, do you feel like you should be told that, or do you feel like you should tell somebody that?
Tell them whether or not the child turned out to be yours or not?
No. So should you tell them that there's a test in progress?
Oh.
Like, so say you've been together for...
And you decided to sneak and get a test
5 years, and then all of a sudden this lady that you was messing with, or man that whatever the situation is, and it was before you. Mm-hmm. But then the situation happens while y'all together. Do you give that information without knowing the results? Because now this situation becomes a serious conversation that you have to have. Like, okay, so if the child is yours, then we got to figure out what we're going to do.
What we're going to do.
But then that's putting on a stress on the relationship too. Because now it's like, dang, is it? And everybody waiting for the test. Or should it be like, okay, well, we take this test and then boom, then the test comes and it is, and then now you sit down and have a conversation.
I think it depends on the situation though. Like, because sometimes, like, if somebody come out of the blue and you already in a relationship and they say, well, I got a baby by you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, would you tell your new relationship partner? That's a hard one. Because you don't know the outcome just yet.
Would you want to know?
I would want to know because I would want to be there for the process, because I got to process this whole thing as well. I still have to process the situation because this child wasn't here. Mm-hmm. So now what do we do with this child?
But
if it's not yours, or if it is yours, but
if it is yours, right? But if it's not yours, then you don't got to process.
You don't have to process nothing. No, but it's still heavy to know that somewhere. But then he didn't know either. So.
Right, but now, do you get the thought in the back of your head as, well, this is one. How many more is it gonna pop up?
Yeah.
But see, now that becomes a problem that doesn't even need to be an issue.
Yeah.
Right or no?
It can get real ugly.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, well, why would I tell you if I don't know the results? If I know the results, so if it's not, then we don't even have to have this conversation, because. What happens is now you always have that thought in the back of your head, like, is it another one gonna pop up? Is it another one gonna pop up? I think
when you're in a situation like that, the person who's having to deal with it, you're going through something mentally in that time frame, because you can start acting different. Mm-hmm. You can be zoning out because you just trying to figure out
what you gonna do. What you gonna have this conversation.
So I think it's safer to be a little conspicuous with it, because. If you go to acting different in your partner, now you got a whole nother situation. Now, how you gonna explain to your partner why you acting different during this process? At least if they know ahead of time, they can kind of prepare themselves, or they can say, okay, well, let's together go through the process And if it is yours, then we got to figure that out. If it's not yours, then we gonna move on with our life and keep it moving.
Well,
how long ago was this child? You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all because you
right. See, that's what I'm saying.
Because
now you
they're
get all
gonna
these
ask them
questions. Like,
questions.
how long ago was this child? You know, when did this and blah blah blah.
Right, and they're gonna ask those questions once it becomes
right
transparent to them. Like, this is happening. Like, once they become aware of the situation, they're gonna ask, well, how old is it? They're gonna want to know them questions.
Right. Yeah, but
so
I mean,
yeah,
then y'all get the nag, and then y'all want to be like, oh, so how many more is there? Yeah. Oh, so now you just out here just making babies, and I don't even know what you doing, huh? So how was you living wild? Like, woo, do I need to, you know?
Yeah, because now not
right.
That
well, I get, but I mean, but you didn't know though.
You didn't know, right? And
but
that
now you got to go
lot.
through this third degree. You got to get this,
that happens
you know, stuff happens because now the you know the other person's mentality starts to change and how they look at you and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, tell, don't tell. Like, I don't know. This guy, it's like
that's a heavy one.
But maybe it's who you're dealing with that you would make that decision, though, right?
It depends on the situation.
You got one of those nagging women that because y'all be nagging.
It depends on the person.
One of them nagging people?
No.
You be nagging on.
No, I don't.
You ain't take out the trash. Last week you didn't do this.
That's the thing with me.
You always doing that.
No.
Hey, no.
No, I'm more laid back.
I wish somebody would. You one of them?
No.
I wish somebody would do something around here, like fix the light bulb. Because I can't even see.
No.
You don't be doing that.
I just be like, look, can you fix that light right there?
And that's it. Right? That's it. And you gonna stand there until he fixes it?
No, and then I go about my business, and then if he don't fix it, hey, can you please get this light? I really can't see. Like, I really need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of straightforward. I'm bold to a fault. I think I'm bold to a fault. So I just be like, look, the trash need to go. Okay, get the trash out of here.
You get the trash out of here.
Please, can you get? You know, I'll ask you nicely first, and if you ain't moving, like, look,
if you ain't moving,
look, sir.
So do you let it pile up, or do you take it out yourself? And do you have a limit? Like, okay.
Once again, it's like, look,
and I'm gonna do it myself.
I'll take it out myself if necessary. Like if ain't nobody around.
No, I'm saying, what if he there?
And if he there? I'm gonna catch him on his way out the door. Hey, before you go, grab that trash right there. I do it to my son too. It's like, what? Hey, you see that right there? Yeah. Get it out of here. Right. Yeah. So I did. So we our topic though. Let's get into that.
I thought that was a topic.
It made its own topic. It was amazing. I loved it. Right, but I really want to talk about this though. I want to talk about.
Okay.
Can you stay in a marriage or in a long-term relationship with a person you're not attracted to?
What?
Yeah, that's heavy, right?
Not attracted. How did you get in the relationship in the first place if you wasn't attracted to him?
You know what?
Question.
It could be anything. It could be they're a good communicator. It could be you guys have the same interests.
Because what I don't understand is
I'm talking about physically attracted. Physically attracted.
Are you trying to call somebody ugly?
No, they're not even ugly.
It's not even that they're ugly.
It's just it's not even that they're ugly. It may just be the fact that it's not
nobody ugly.
You probably thought You probably thought that.
Is this before the makeup or after the makeup? So after they take the makeup off, they come unattractive.
Yeah.
So they take the makeup off, the waist shaper.
All that. What you doing? What you doing? Are you staying? And what y'all right? You done seen this person for a minute like
and they
that.
had all this on,
all
right?
They were together.
Okay.
So what would you do though? What would you do?
Man, you got to put that back on.
Please go back in the bathroom and redress.
Don't do that. If you in there taking your stuff off, don't do that. Don't do it. I'ma leave. I'm serious.
You're real crazy.
And you know what? I don't. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that. I like natural women. So you just the same all the time. I don't want nobody that wake up in the morning and I'm like, who is you?
Yeah.
Like, hold on. Like, put the wig back on. Right, put the waist shaper back on. Like, if that's you shouldn't have never came out the house like that trying to get a relationship. I think you're tricking somebody doing that.
Right.
You got eyelashes. I think it's too much to do. So you put eyelashes on, then you put your hair on with the fake baby hair on the sides, and then you put on the waist trainer, and then you put on the pants that go with the waist trainer and all that. And then now I'm looking, cause
wait, the pants that make your butt lift up though, right?
Man, don't forget, the butt lift up with the butt pads and all that. Because, men are, I figure by, genetics, we're visual. We're all visual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you attracted me by how I see you at the time that I meet you. Now,
when did it switch up?
Can't do that to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that. Because then I'm expecting the same thing, because now we, you know what I'm saying, go to Pound Town. You go to Pound Town, and then, you coming out, and you like, let me slip into something more comfortable.
And you
actually slipping out of something that had me comfortable. So now it's like,
Okay, what if?
No.
What if? The answer is absolutely
Ain't no
no.
ifs. Ain't no what ifs. No, but go ahead.
But what if you met somebody, right?
Okay.
And you say you was out at the club.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you met somebody and they would have great conversation. Y'all have fun together, and one thing led to another. Y'all in the sack, and then next thing you know, the person is pregnant, right? And so then you decide, I want to do the best thing for the relationship or for the child and marry the mother. Could you stay? And but you're not physically attracted to her. Like things just happen, right? And you realize this really isn't my type, right? Do you stay?
Man.
As a man, like, what do you do with that? Like, how do you?
Well, no, I wouldn't have got that far because she'd have pulled the stuff off.
But what if she didn't have no stuff? What if she's not that she's not pretty, not that she's ugly. She can be pretty, but she's just not what you really go after, right? She's not.
So that would be one of those. That was one of those. You cool, you a friend. You don't really have catch my attention on that level. So that must have to be one of them nights, you know what I'm saying? Somebody needed some comforting. They had a bad situation, and then it happened. And then, she get pregnant. First of all, I wouldn't put myself in that type of situation. But if we hypothetically speaking, man, that's would I marry her? She got all the other qualities, everything on the list, but just don't really appeal to me. Yeah. And then she had the child. She had everything on the list, so everything on my list.
Everything on the list was checked off. Yeah, for the most part,
everything on the list was checked off.
Yeah,
and so everything on the list was checked off except for the attraction. Everything else. Everything else was checked off.
Answer the question, sweet. Answer the question.
Oh man. You know what? I'll be honest with you, and I'll be conspicuous. At where I'm at in life now, yeah, I probably would. But when I was younger, oh heck no. Nope.
It's not happening.
It ain't gonna happen.
Sorry, sister.
I gotta come home and look at you like, oh no, I'll be back. I'll be right back.
Like what if, like, no matter what she did, like far as make anything, it just didn't work. You're like, it just don't do it for me.
This day and age, like where I'm at now, probably But yeah, like I said, when I was younger, I was real superficial. Ain't gonna happen. Nah, that ain't. No, we ain't doing this one. Yeah, nah. Yeah, but
I think that's very conspicuous of you.
Yeah, now, yeah, because why you gotta hold me to? You can't ask no more questions, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you tried to take me down last week, okay?
I didn't try to take you down.
You tried that. Here you go. Got one for you. Here you go. Get that one together.
You know what?
That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah. You know what? To be, you know what? I couldn't answer that. I would have to be in that situation, to be honest with you.
It's a hard situation.
It's more.
It's deep.
Yeah, it's more to it than
it is.
Just that. It would have to be. Yeah. But does she find me attractive?
Yeah. What if she find you attractive and she's all in?
Well, see, if she find me attractive, see, that changes things. You know what I'm saying?
Why does it change things? What does it change?
Because if we both not attracted to each other, then it's definitely not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
But if one person is attracted to the other person, then it has a 50-50 chance of, working. You know what I'm saying? Because the other person would go the extra mile to make themselves to be more of what attracts you. You know what I'm saying? Two people that don't, in a situation having with the child and all, that ain't gonna work because nobody's trying to appeal to the other person at all.
Right.
But if one person is and the other person isn't, you got a little bit better chance because then the other person tries to appeal to the other person, what they like, they might cook what they like, wear perfume or the wig, the makeup, the weight shaper.
You gotta transform into what you're looking for.
Right. She may, you know what I'm saying, because she wants to be with you, or he may transfer into what you like because they want to be with you. So,
but do you think that would cause that other person to begin to have self-esteem issues though, or confidence?
Only if they were being rejected by the person that they're pursuing.
But
if they constantly because before you say that, is because my efforts are going, they got going nowhere. So now it starts to affect me that way. Mm-hmm. But if he's accepting it or she's accepting it, then I don't think it affects their self-confidence as much as it would if I done did all of this and you still don't want me. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
But you were getting ready to say what? I'm listening now.
No, I was saying like, what if the other person wasn't accepting, but you said it. If they are accepting the, you know what I'm saying, the amount of input, what you're trying to do to make yourself appeal to me, then it could possibly.
Yeah. So
but in the back of that person's head, that they know that you're not attracted to me still, even though they're doing all of this because they're doing this for you to appeal to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that still plays a part kind of in that mental area, right?
I don't think it is. I don't think it affected as much as being rejected. It's harder.
You're not being rejected, but at the end of the day, you still know that.
No, I don't think so because the person made a conscious choice to push forward and try to be in this relationship with you. Mm-hmm. So you don't like me, but you like me when I got my lashes on, but you like me when I got the wavy hair in or the long hair that go all the way down to past my butt, or the waist shaper. You like me with these pants on because now I look like I got a BBL. So I mean,
But now this person is having to transform into who they're not.
Well, they
make you.
But they make that decision to do that because you already knew that the other person really wasn't attracted to you on that level. So now you're trying to get him on that level or her on that level. So
that's why I think that it still kind of plays into the mental aspect of that person who's doing all of these things to be appealing to the other person. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, this person is not free.
No.
To be who they are, who they truly are. They have to put on a facade.
Yeah.
To be in this relationship.
Yeah. Well, they made that choice.
Yeah, they may have made the choice, but at the end of the day, is it okay to continue? I that they would have to make that decision.
I think that's dealt on an individual basis. If it's okay, if it's accepted.
Yeah.
But we'll accept you to do the station ID though.
You are watching the Swade Covington Show live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
You forgot one thing, though.
The hottest show on the planet.
Oh, you done messed it up. No.
What is it, the best
It's
show?
the best thing on the planet,
you
baby.
You said it. No.
Oh. I mean, hot is still good, but that's not what we say.
That's my version.
No. You can't change it.
Well, okay, we're going to do it again. The best show on the planet.
No, not the show.
Oh.
It's the best. It's the best thing on the planet, baby.
Bam.
That's
it is.
You
silly.
I don't know.
I was waiting for you to do it. I left it open for you.
I thought you was gonna run with it though.
I left it open
saying?
for you to come in and jump in and take that part. That's your part.
No, you was really transconspicuous with that and unattractive. Both of them at the same time. You was transparent and unattractive at the same time. I could see through the nothing. There was nothing.
I left it open for you. That was the whole point.
You can't wiggle your way out of that one, no.
I left that open for you.
No.
I said I'm gonna let him have this. This is his moment to shine all the time. You know?
No.
Yeah, that's what it is. Dig it.
No. No.
So, I cued you in. What are you talking about?
You. You.
And go.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, we here talking about can you stay in a relationship or a marriage with someone that is unattractive to you? People do become unattractive to each other in a relationship, but I think that's solely because of the situations that happen that makes them lose trust. And I think trust is the major thing, and they start to become unattractive. Like, you don't, I don't like none of that. No.
Yeah, because you can start out all in. Yeah. And then the person's character can change how you see that person. Absolutely.
So let's say that you had the guy, and you at work at the office, and one of the guys keep trying to holler at you. Should you tell your husband? Because at the Christmas party, it might come out. Because, people be drinking at the Christmas party.
They do.
And then when they get to drinking at the Christmas party, they get to running their mouth.
If I feel like they going to run into each other.
Uh-oh, wait. Say that again.
If I feel like they going to run into each other.
What you mean,
I mean, because if he tried to holler at me and I didn't respond, then it doesn't matter.
When he be like coming by your house, not your house, but your desk, he'd be your cubicle. He'd be dropping off little Snickers and little cupcakes, and he done bought you a plant and all on your desk. So, like, because you use the word if. Now, if means that, like, well, if they run across each other, then I guess I would. But if they don't, then I never would. So, hold on.
I don't know. It depends on the situation. Like, so
but you're supposed to be conspicuous.
I'm conspicuous.
But you're not if you don't tell them.
I'm always talking. I'm always running my mouth. I'm probably more than likely I'm gonna tell it regardless, right? Yeah. Like this dude at my job, he be tripping, dropping off candies and stuff.
Off candy, okay.
And then he gonna ask him, "Do you eat the candy?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah."
You're not supposed to eat the candy. That's the rules from.
But he knows.
Everybody know if somebody bring you the candy bar, you're not supposed to eat the candy. You didn't know that rule?
I'm a foodie. I don't know.
You're not supposed to eat the candy. Look, if you eat the candy.
So if you was with somebody and I brought some candy, drop it off on the table, you ain't gonna eat it.
John, wait a minute. What? Say that again. If I was with somebody and you brought some candy and drop it off on the table, like here? Anywhere? But you said on the table. I'm talking about at your cubicle.
At my cubicle.
Yeah, at your cubicle, at work, where you do your work, and he over there on the other cubicle, 6 cubicles over, and then he come all the way and and then be like, "Hey Alpha, how you doing?" And then he dropped the little candy bar off, and then that's how you get work husbands and work wives.
I don't do the work husband situation.
Oh, okay then.
I don't do that.
So you wouldn't do it.
No.
So it wouldn't be no need to. But if you did do it, would you say something?
If
you had a work husband, would you say something?
I wouldn't do it at all. Yeah. That don't make sense. It's like cheating.
Is it?
Yeah.
Some people don't think it is because it's at work.
But it is though.
Regardless of the fact. But you only got it because the person at home not attractive. So if it is cheating, if your other partner was unattractive,
I would have to go into the mindset.
Is it okay if you would get? It's okay for you to get a work husband or work wife? Nah, you want to ask me some questions? Ask you some questions.
No, I wouldn't. No, you know what? You want to know why? Because if I'm committed to you, I'm committed to you.
Okay.
Ain't nobody. Don't even look over here.
Don't even look over here.
No, I'm not about to do nothing. You're not finna get me to do nothing. You're not finna call me. Mm-hmm. Unless if we have to work on a project together for work, I would let my person know. Listen.
Yeah, this guy.
This is what I'm required to do for work.
Okay.
He kind of like me a little bit, but I don't want to do this, man. But I have to get this job done. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? But it's boundaries.
It's boundaries.
Right? It's boundaries. Like, bro, I'm not doing none of that.
So even if the dude at home was unattractive, though.
If I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you.
If you attractive or not.
Yeah, if I decide I'm gonna be with you, I'm with you. Like even if I've had a situation where I was with somebody, but I had a crush prior to this person on somebody else.
Oh.
Well, when my crush called and I was with the other person, I had to let my crush down. Like I'm in a relationship.
It's like you waited too long.
Yeah, like I can't even talk to you no more. And I didn't talk to him at all.
You cut him completely off.
Completely.
It sounds good.
No, it was real. It was real life. And then, when me and the said person broke up, my crush was, hey, what's up? What you doing? But we were never in a relationship. Like we never went that far with it. It was still just a little crush. You know what I'm saying? It never went nowhere.
Hold on.
It didn't do nothing.
So when you was over with this relationship, you know, you went looking for the crush.
No, I did not go looking for him.
He was like, hey, I'm available.
No, I didn't go looking for him. No, I did not go looking for him. No, for real talk.
Okay.
I can't remember how he found out I was single again. But I still knew.
Your Facebook status, you put single.
I didn't have no Facebook
you put
then.
Complicated.
I didn't have nothing.
No.
I had no social media.
You didn't have no social media then.
When I got married, my crush, I told my crush, then I'm married.
That was it. So you called him?
No, you know what I did?
No.
He called my phone. He called my we had a landline at the time at my mom's house.
Go ahead.
He called, and then he called my phone. And I told him, I'm like, hey, I'm married now, and I think I gave my husband the phone, like so and so on the phone. What is that? And, but no, because I think they kind of knew each other or something. You get what I'm saying?
What you got going on over there?
I'm just like, this ain't nothing popping.
Yeah, but they knew each other. How they passing the phone?
They didn't know each other. Like they weren't friends. Nothing like that. They knew of each other. I think it was. It's been 20 years now.
So you a player? She over there a player. No, she talking about some. Like, yeah, well, you know what? I'm married now. Hold on.
It wasn't like that. It was like.
Well, how was it? But why was you passing the phone though? That's my question. It was just, hey, look.
Oh no, I didn't give him the phone. That's not what I did. I did not. Because he called and gave me. He called and gave me his phone number so that I could call him back. That's what happened.
Oh.
So he called. He was like, hey, well, here's my number, and I was like, well, I'm married now. When I got off the phone, I hung up the phone, and I just, like, he gave me his number. I ain't calling him. And so I gave that to my husband.
So you gave him the number.
So he would see, I'm not putting this nowhere. I'm not keeping this number.
Then why you write it down?
I don't know. I said, okay, here, I don't want it.
He couldn't see you through the phone.
He couldn't see me, but I wrote it down like,
I don't want to hurt his feelings, so I'm going to write it down. Exactly. He couldn't see if you didn't write it down.
But in my head, that ain't what was thinking. But the number got thrown in the trash. I never got a chance to call
Was it on top of the trash? Where you could see it when you walked by?
I gave it to my ex-husband.
Did he ball it up? Did he ball it up? You know, did he call him?
No.
Oh.
No, it was done. It was dead.
It was dead.
And the crazy thing is, they ran into each other in Atlanta. And my ex, he was bragging like, yeah, you know Alpha? He was like, yeah, I know her. He was like, yeah, I married her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you was a trophy. What? Look at you, Alpha, out here being a trophy. He out there talking about, you know her? Yeah, I married her. Nah.
But he knew, my ex-husband knew that he was I had a crush on him.
So this is like The Color Purple, huh? He was like, you had it your way, and I had it mine.
Like, you ain't even never get a chance to get her. I got her.
Yeah,
that's exact. But he did, I learned that he was doing that to people in the city. Yeah, it was crazy. Because I think he came and told me, yeah, I ran into one of your old friends from high school. And I'm like, who? Because I didn't date nobody in my school. Mm-hmm. But my sister did, and they all was friends. You know what I'm saying? So, but he ran into that little crew, and he was, oh, yeah, I married Alpha. I did. I was like...
he married Alpha.
Yeah, it was, but that was because nobody had a chance. It was hard.
Oh my goodness!
It was funny.
Nobody had a chance, huh?
No, it was terrible. They was terrible for him. It was bad.
Yeah, so you was up there. You had them boxes checked off, so there wasn't no unattractive people coming to you, huh? You wasn't accepting no unattractive people.
Once I'm committed, I'm committed.
So unattractive person has a chance.
Well,
not unattractive of somebody that you're not. Let me change that. Not an unattractive person, but somebody you're not attracted to has a chance because they can have a conversation with you and woo you just through the conversation and their personality.
It depends.
And then before you know it, then now you're in a relationship with an unattractive because it don't last.
And it don't last. At the end of the day, it don't last.
No, because they not You're
But
not
now
attracted to them.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it don't last.
You sure?
It don't. Not with. I'm not talking about like with my marriage, but I'm talking about like with previous.
Oh, because you definitely wouldn't marry somebody that was unattractive to you.
No, I mean I would have had to have found some attractiveness.
You're going back and forth. So
I'm saying if they was completely unattractive, no, absolutely, it's not a relationship. Ain't nothing happening.
So no,
but if they were
attractive to you. Right,
to
by your standards, you can't. So let's be clear. We're not gonna say unattractive. We're gonna just say unattractive to you because there's somebody for everybody out here.
There is.
Right. So if this person is unattractive to you, but they nice,
if I
they
get
kind,
in a relationship with you and I feel like you're unattractive, there's something about you that attracts me.
That's what I'm. Okay, then.
You know, it's something about you that.
But once he took his hair, his wave wig off, because they got the wave wig.
I've seen it, and I ain't mad at the brothers, honestly. But at the end of but that's not for me. But I'm not mad at him
and
because
then he took his eyeliner off.
No, he can't wear no eyeliner.
Why can't he wear eyeliner?
What he doing eyeliner for?
I'm just saying, some men wear eyeliner.
No, we not
they
doing
wear
that.
the wig
Not,
and then they wear the eyeliner.
That ain't it.
No.
You're not wearing makeup and I'm wearing.
We not doing a little foundation.
No, we not.
A little light.
If you ain't on theme, if you ain't on stage, no, we ain't doing no metros. No, we not doing that.
So So what is your definition of metrosexual then?
To me, if you doing way too much, if you out here, like you said, makeup and you got to go out here polish your fingernails and all that, I ain't with
what
that.
You mean? He can't get a manicure?
He can get a manicure all day long. Manicure and a pedicure. But don't be coming out talking about you rocking nail polish.
Ooh. Not nail polish.
They do it. That's what I'm saying.
They doing that now though. I don't know why.
I ain't with that.
I think these couple of people got nail polish brands, don't they? I'm like, yeah, that's a little wild. So you're man. So what if he did all of that? That still wouldn't be attracted to you. So if he had himself up, he got pedicures and manicures.
I want you to keep yourself up.
Excuse me, and he got facials and all that type of stuff.
I'm not even mad at a facial because that's skincare. That's what I'm saying.
So you cool with that?
I'm okay with that. I'm not okay.
He go to the spa, clean his pores out. He do the mud bath with the cucumber on the eyes.
We going together. What time is our appointment? I need to be
you
there
do
with
all
you.
That too? I'm going with you. You're not going by yourself. You getting the chemical peel and all that. You like I'm with it.
But that is.
You don't think that's too much though?
No, I think that's being aware that you have to take care of your skin. Like a lot of times, some of these men need to be up in the dang nail salon getting them pedicures. Them feet be crusty and they be ugly and they be fungus and they be a mess. They need to get that taken care of. Just because you're a male does not mean you cannot take care of your body part. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to take care of stuff.
But there's not too much like when it comes to.
Well, you going in trying to get you some acrylics, and
that's not care.
That's doing too much.
That's not care, but that's doing too much.
Yeah.
That's not
care
is
just getting you a manicure. You have to get these things have to happen.
Right. So your man hands softer than yours. You cool with that?
They ain't gonna be soft. They
gonna be soft. Yeah, they can be soft.
But he's still a hardworking man. He got to take care of himself.
Yeah, but I don't know no hardworking man with no soft hands. Don't be looking at my hands.
But no, they.
No,
but
I mean, talk about me.
Is still skin, regardless. At the end of the day, it needs to be cared for, right?
Okay.
You need to put on lotion. You need to put on some little facial moisturizer.
Sometimes, but anyway, but that's how somebody who's unattracted to you can become attracted to you because of their skincare. They take care of themselves.
Yeah, they take care
of themselves. And
you're
like, oh wow, you really take care of yourself, huh? And then now they become attractive. They weren't in the beginning, but then when they stop doing it,
you're like, hold on, bro.
Then they not attractive no more.
Go on and get them feet together. You got pterodactyl claws over there.
Tearing up the covers and they didn't ripped up the blanket, the quilt. You be like, hold up.
Yeah, that ain't cool. I don't like that.
They get in the bed, someone's like, shh. Like, what was that?
Yeah, we could do pedicures to each other. You know what I'm saying? We get
no. Well, that's you and them.
No, I mean you get the water thing and soak your feet.
No, I'm not doing it. No. You go to Chinese people.
You ain't gonna rub your woman's feet. You don't rub feet.
Well, you didn't say rub feet. You said pedicure. That's a whole different thing. That mean I got to get the thing out and scrape
You
the
ain't
back
even
of your
gotta
heels
do.
and
You ain't
all
even
that.
gotta do
Nah,
a
ain't
full
nobody
blown
doing all
pedicure.
that.
You can do the little mini pedicure where it's just the
what?
soak in and
I rub your feet. That's it. I don't know what you trying to get
put
at.
on some lotion.
No, I don't know what you trying to go with this. I just said that. That's it. I'm not doing all the extra stuff.
Then you gotta go to the
so
salon
then you know
with
you
your
need
girl.
to. Hey, that's one of your boxes you need to have checked when you got get.
It's not like it's
So
a mandatory
do you
box.
do you rub feet and do pedicures like
You
mini
ain't-
or full? No? Okay, so that's an X. You just became unattractive to me.
No, that wouldn't be like a mandatory box
whatever.
checking situation.
Yeah,
but.
yeah, so yes it would. I think it would. I think you need that box checked.
No.
Y'all go together though.
We
Y'all
go
can
together. If you're okay,
yeah.
if you're okay with I mean, just this care, this natural care. You know what I'm saying? This nothing.
See, that's what I said. See, that becomes attracted to you, the natural care. You be like, oh, you do that, and then now they become attracted to you because now they keep themselves up. They get the chemical pill. They wouldn't have been, but then they start talking, and before you know it, you've went past the physical aspect of them, and now you're
looking at the person.
Yeah, you're looking at the person
in their character.
So now that transfers over to what you were saying before. Could you stay in a relationship with somebody that was unattractive to you?
It depends on what they bring to what they coming with, because they everything else got to be checked off.
Told you.
I'm with you on that, right? You got
gotta
to be checking some boxes somewhere now. You just can't be pulling up here. You can't be pulling up here looking like whatever. And then I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, we ain't doing that.
No. That's.
I want to be attracted to you though. I want to be attracted to my man. I want to be like.
I mean, well, you have to be, because, like I said, men we're visual. By genetics, we're visual. You know what I'm saying? We see a woman, and whether we respond verbally, you know what I'm saying, or not, we still like, oh, she's nice. Oh, I like that. Oh, she.
But the thing is, though,
Women
just
are the
because
same
you're
way.
beautiful or you're handsome does not make you a good partner.
Never said that.
No, it doesn't. I'm just saying it doesn't.
Yeah, I agree
that's
with
the
that.
thing. It's like. You be like, dang, I thought why you couldn't be good on it?
Right. If you should have just kept your mouth closed. Yeah, just,
Shut up.
We was good until you really started talking.
It's like, he ain't. Now you no longer. I'm not even looking at you no more. You're not even catching my eye.
You're not even catching your eye. All right. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
like, go head on, bro.
Right. Yeah.
I don't care about your muscles or nothing else.
Oh, so you look at men with muscles then, huh? You didn't
I'm
let
just
that
saying.
out. You didn't let that out.
I like muscles.
I bet you the fellas out there making their little boxes, they like, okay, so she like this,
like muscles.
and she like foot rubs. So now you got cats out by here start working out so they can get muscles and then go get foot rubbing sessions so they
Listen,
learn how
I'm
to
going
rub
to give
feet.
me some I
You
gotta
gonna
go
get
get to
you
the
some
gym.
muscles? You want muscles?
No, I don't want muscles like that, but I'm saying. But
You
a
gotta
lot of
get toned
men,
up.
want a woman who is
Fit,
fit,
toned,
you know what I'm
fit,
saying?
Yeah. Well, no, some of them like BBW.
and some of them don't. Yeah, some of them
Some
love
of 'em,
BBD.
you know,
BBLs.
like I said, it's somebody for somebody. It's somebody for everybody out here. Every type somebody like. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
what it is.
you know, you don't have to
Some
go out
people
here.
just want you to be pretty and that's it. Male or female. And some,
They just,
me,
they
for
just
me,
want eye candy. As
for
they
me,
say.
it's got to be a whole package. Don't come
Get a
to me
whole
talking about
package.
some you cute and we go no.
See, y'all hear that? You better check that other box. You got to be a whole package.
Gotta be a whole package, bro. Okay, I cannot.
All right, so you know, saying so my words for the week is like, off of what we talking about is, don't go over the top trying to impress or trying to be in a relationship, being out of your character, not feeling comfortable with who you are. There's somebody out there for you. Just keep looking, and then eventually you'll find somebody who like you for who you are. When you put on your lashes and your waist trainer and your I got a butt jeans and your frontal wig with the baby hair on the side, and then when you take it off, you somebody completely different. It's people out there for you who would enjoy your company. Some people like that. But anyway, so it's somebody out there for you. So don't try to, break your neck to try to get somebody's attention. If they don't recognize who you are for who you are and how you are, then that's the best thing to let it go, because then you will be doing a lot of stuff that you probably would normally do, and then when you start to get rejected, and that's where the problems come in at, because you start to have self-esteem issues and trying to find out who you are, and now you're angry at yourself, and now you're angry at a lot of people for no reason. So
when you could have paid attention.
That's it. So
not try to force it. Don't force a relationship.
No, don't do
it's
that.
Not
Let it flow. Now it's time for the alpha. It's the alpha moment. Alpha, what you got for us, Alpha?
Well, what I have for you guys today is be consistent. Be consistent in whatever it is that you're choosing to do, whether it's keeping yourself up, beauty care, hair care. Be consistent. A lot of times people want results but don't want to put in the work. So if you have made a decision in your mind that you want something, again, whether it's you want amazing hair, you want amazing skin, you want amazing body, you want amazing relationships, you want to feel better about yourself, you want to heal, be consistent. One and done's ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So if you want something, go after it and just maintain your consistency, and what you're looking for will come. That's what I have for the people. It's very important to maintain that.
Okay. Because is that same with your with the hair care tips as well?
Yeah, with the hair care tips as well, because a lot of people, they want fabulous hair, but they don't want to put in the work. They want to get product, but they want to use it one time or two times, and they're like, oh, but it didn't work, but you're not consistent. So you're not going to reap the results that you're looking for because you're not consistent. Hair, first of all, doesn't grow overnight.
It doesn't? I thought it did.
No, it takes a minute. It's going to take up to 3 months in order for you to even start to begin to see some results. So you have to maintain consistency. And then after 3 months, then you kind of look and see what's going on, and you kind of, readjust if you need to, and figure out what your next move is. But you need to maintain consistency at all times.
Okay. So maintaining consistency with the hair care products. If you're using the what is it? The mist, the
hydrating herbal tea mist.
The hydrating herbal tea mist. Then you need to use it consistently.
You need to be consistent.
You can't just purchase it one time and say, "Oh, this works." That's like with anything. Only thing you do that is food. When you taste it one time, you're like, "Oh, this was good." But anything else with a diet, with a lifestyle change, you just can't do it one day, one time.
You cannot.
1 month, and then expect
dramatic changes. The beauty in A&O is you do begin to see results fast, but where it comes to growth, hair is hair. And you know what I'm saying? Your hair is going to grow at whatever speed your genetic makeup is created to do, right?
Okay.
So you have to allow that time. But as far as healing and hydrating and everything like that, you're going to begin to see those results a lot faster. But that growth aspect, you got to maintain consistency.
Right.
You have to. Even you can use anything, but if you're not consistent with it, you're not going to see the results. It just don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
You have to maintain.
So you're using what is it again?
The hydrating herbal tea mist.
Hydrating herbal tea mist. Then you need to use more than once. You need to do 3 months. Yeah, that's
so with that particular tea, I recommend people to 3 months. Give it time, but it does work. It starts working immediately after the first use. You begin to see the results of that. Like if you had itchy scalp going on, that tea mist will change that for you with just that first use. You may see a difference that first time. Like, oh wow, I didn't my scalp wasn't itching a week later. You know what I'm saying? Like I could go a little longer without having to wash my hair. I wasn't going through this.
So for the weaves and the braids, they could use that and they won't have to be doing all of this?
They need to use it during wash. That's a wash day.
So what do you got so women can stop doing that? That's irritating. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, they need to not leave it in too long. And like I stated before, clarify your hair in between shampoos or styles every so often. Okay. Because if you're not, you're just causing buildup, and that's causing. That's where all the itching is coming from. And then your scalp can't breathe. It's suffocating. So yeah, it's irritated.
Because I always wondered. I'm like, when they get the comb and trying to stick it under there.
Yeah, and then they go to breaking off their hair with that comb because now it's cutting them strands. They get their hair tied down. You just sawing away at your hair, so you pull that wig off and now you bald headed and then you mad. Talking about someone, I need my hair to grow back.
But no, then he mad because you didn't pull it off. I need to get it done.
Everybody mad.
Everybody mad. You mad. He mad. Put the wig back on. That's the wrong one. It's
my hair itch.
I don't care. Put it on. Put it on for the next 45 minutes. And then, well, thank you for watching this Wjzz Company show. It's been a wonderful day. You know what I'm saying? Here with Alpha. You know, the best thing on the planet, baby. That's what it is. Okay?
Period. You gotta say period now.
So
period.
No, we're not putting period on there. So tune in next week at 5 p.m. right here on Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. I'm your man, Wjzz Covington. Don't forget to tell your uncle, sister, cousins, brothers, boss, sons, girlfriends, ex-mama. You know what I'm saying? That the Wjzz Covington show comes on at 5 p.m. every Wednesday right here on Wjzz. Thanks for tuning in. Until next week, you know what I'm saying? Next week, we'll be talking about business. We'll have some business tips for you, and we'll have a special guest. So tune in next week. Tell everybody you want to know about business. Tune in next week. We're going to talk about it. Thanks for tuning in, and we out.